Here are the 9 things that you should look for when preparing your home for sale. Hi there, my name is Joe Poliak, local San Francisco Bay Area real estate agent with Rise Homes, and I am committed to delivering you the most valuable content that you need to make the right decision, whether you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate here in the San Francisco Bay Area. The number one thing, the most important thing, is always the first impression. And so that's going to be curb appeal. So how does the house look from the exterior? Curb appeal is really important because it's usually the first picture that's presented when a home is for sale. When you're looking at the app or Zillow or Redfin, or you're looking online at the property, curb appeal is the first thing that you look at. The exterior of the house. How does it look? How's the lawn look? Is it manicured? How does the paint on the house look? Is it peeling or is it in good shape? How about the front door? How about the windows? Curb appeal is the first thing that you should look at, and it's usually the first thing people notice. It makes the first impression, and you know what they say, that first impressions make everything. Number 2 is usually when you're opening a door, oftentimes your eyes go down. So what are the floors like? So you got to take a look at the floors. If they're hardwood, do they need to be sanded and stained? If they're carpet, do they need to be replaced, or can you pull it off and sand and stain the floor underneath there? Or is it some sort of tile? Is the tile in good shape? Does it need to be regrouted or potentially completely replaced? What about any laminate, linoleum, anything like that? Floors are really important. It's oftentimes the first place people look when they're opening the door to the property. Number 3 is going to be the walls and the ceiling. So is it freshly painted? That really, it's what it comes down to. And then obviously windows and things like that as well. Number 4 is, this is honestly something that a lot of people miss out on, and that's going to be like light switches, light switch covers, outlet covers, and all of those things. Oftentimes, even if they're not completely old, they will have smears or just kind of some minor damage or some kind of minor issues. Those are actually a very inexpensive thing that the painters usually, when they're painting the interior walls, that's something that they can replace for not a very expensive price. Number 5 is light fixtures. Are the light fixtures new? Are they modern? Are they in good shape? That's usually also an inexpensive thing that can be changed out and make the house feel very new for a very low price. Number 6 is doorknobs, door hinges, door handles. Again, that's something oftentimes the painters should be taking doors off their hinges to paint if they're doing it correctly. Sometimes if it's really old hinges, they won't, but in what shape are those? Do those need to be replaced? And if so, then it's usually an inexpensive thing to do as well. Number 7 is bathrooms. What do the bathrooms look like? Oftentimes we'll come in, if it's a little bit dated, then there will be some old tile in there, and usually we'll have our painters do this white glaze on the tile surrounding the tub, and also glaze the tub to freshen that up. A toilet being replaced is usually an inexpensive item, but it goes a long way when you have new toilets in the house as well. Usually we get toilets replaced for just a few $100s. And then obviously the kitchen, if it's not completely remodeled, if the kitchen is a little bit dated, oftentimes we'll repaint the cabinets white or gray or something like that, something modern and nice. Change out the handles and the hinges on the cabinets as well. Same thing goes with the counter. Oftentimes you can keep the cabinets, but you can change out the counter to maybe like a quartz or just another lower cost material that is better than if it's a cracked and damaged tile or something like that. How are the appliances in the kitchen? Are they damaged? Are they worn? Are they faded? Are they old and white? Is the refrigerator smelly? Is there a ton of grease on the hood and on the range? Well, if so, you should probably consider either changing out the appliances or just doing a really, really deep clean. And lastly, number 9 is backyard. Similar to curb appeal, the backyard you want to take a look at and see how does the lawn look, and does the lawn need to be redone, or just can it be refreshed a little bit, or can you put something in there that's low maintenance like bark or mulch or something like that to just give it a nice aesthetic look, but something that the new owner can come in and make their own way. Now, the purpose of this video, obviously, if your house is completely remodeled or it's been remodeled recently, these are things that maybe you don't have to pay particular attention to, but most homes are fairly dated that people put up for sale and, haven't been remodeled for at least 10-15 years, and sometimes a lot longer than that. And so these recommendations that I'm making are taking into account a home that's a little bit more dated, and how are we able to freshen it up enough to make it look good without putting a ton of money into the house. Again, if you like this video, or if you have any questions about preparing a home for sale, because we do a lot of that work for our clients in advance of putting it on the market, and we manage the entire listing preparation process, turnkey, honestly, for our clients oftentimes, feel free to give me a call on my cell phone or shoot me a text. My phone number is 415-595-2647. My email address is joe@poliak.com. homesbyrise.com. Shoot me an email, give me a call, text me, like, share, subscribe. I'm happy to help you anytime. Thank you.